faithful here. Kate Garraway is here. She has just been banished. It was so...
And I was a faithful Alison and Dermot, wasn't I? All the way through. You knew it. Why did they not see it?
I don't get
how
it.
innocent
But
I am.
here's the thing.
OK.
You surely are, when you're in there,
yes,
all you're doing is thinking, right? All you're doing is second-guessing. All you're doing is coming up with little theories.
Yes.
So if everyone's doing that and you're...
Yeah.
You are who you are. You're inquisitive, you're a broadcaster. And I think anyone who does your job would struggle on the Traitors because you're always asking questions.
You're always asking questions which they found really suspicious. I thought it was
It's
weird
just our
that they weren't asking questions.
Right?
I was like, why are you not curious about all this stuff? So then you're trying to work out why they're not curious. You're overthinking everything. I assumed I'd go in there, be a little kind of obvious, like, faithful, and the Traitors would get rid of me straight away because you're trying to get rid of the obvious traitors to cast suspicion somewhere else. So when Jonathan Ross took me into the toilets and said, there's a lot of heat on you, I was like, I literally said, what? Shut up. She's very... I didn't say flabbergasted at that point, but I was flabbergasted. and then from that moment, that very first day, it was massive heat. Nobody trusted me. Nobody shared.
It was so funny because I know you, and I know that was you just being yourself. Do you think if you had played it again, you should have changed the way you had played it? Do you think you would have been a little bit more calm? How do you think you would have played it differently?
I can't understand why people think I wasn't calm when you've got Alan Carr there.
I know.
And you've got everybody running around like
How
crazy.
did you not see that? Alan Carr is laughing.
Less. I couldn't win. So at one point they were saying you're not saying enough.
Yeah.
And then you're saying, initially it was like you're saying too much. So in the end, you're just like in the midst of it all. But it was so much fun.
Was it?
And I just loved being in that group of people. They were just so much fun and so brilliant. And yeah, and I was amazed that I got as far as I did. So
you did so well.
Is it stressful at all? Like when you're there? Like
really
from day one, is it stressful? Like...
It's so stressful because it's a brilliant production. I mean, it's such a great piece of TV.
Yeah.
We're all fans. I was a massive fan before. And so you've got... Everything is designed to make you be clueless, and I don't have a very high bar for that at the best of times. So you're not told where you're going, what you're doing, you know, food arrives and it's 9:30 in the morning. You don't know where you are, right?
So no producers are talking to you or anything? You're just getting on with it?
They're being lovely to you, but they don't tell you anything that's happening next. So you're in a constant state of tension, and those round tables are so tense.
Yeah.
Because you've been having a lovely chat with someone, go, oh, my God, I love your top, that's lovely, that's lovely. I think you're in... What? Hang on a minute.
Who says that?
I
love your top, and then suddenly they'll be like, you asked about my top. You're like, yeah, I just thought you had a lovely top.
Thought you looked really
Why
nice.
were you being nice to me? You know, that's where you are.
Well, the thing is, when you're a traitor and you... Sorry, when you're a faithful and you're definitely not a traitor, you're going to ask questions. You're just going to be yourself, aren't you?
You're going to be yourself.
Do you think you would have been more stressed if you was a traitor?
I said I didn't want to be a traitor because I am hopeless at lying, and I've got worse as I've got older. I'm so blunt now, as you know. I'm so blunt. So I thought there's no way I could look someone in the eye and actually lie.
Same.
And I have to take my hat off to Kat. I mean, oh
good,
my God, she looks you in the eye.
Yeah.
She's so brilliant. But I think she blew it last night.
In what way?
I agree.
Because, just thinking about it, there's got to be a female traitor, hasn't there, in the midst. There's only 2 women left, me and her, and when she voted for me, I just think in the final everyone's going to think, well, it must be you, Kat. You must be one of them because you're a woman.
I mean, Joe, I think he's got it down. I think he knows it's Kat, and I think he also knows it's Alan.
But Alison, he was telling me she was a Hundy P. She was 100% faithful right up to the last
What Joe was?
Ooh,
yeah, but now you're gone. That's why I think that was the moment that you...
Oh, when I went, that he thought, oh, it wasn't Kate after all.
My favourite reaction is David, because David's there. David now has literally no idea what to think next. He's such a clever guy.
Such a clever man. He had a million different strategies. At one point, he thought Stephen and I were in cahoots, which I love, by the way. The idea of being in cahoots with Stephen Fry literally murdered me now. I was so happy. And then, when he was gone, he was still saying, but you're in cahoots. And I was like, the guys are faithful and he's gone. I can't be in cahoots. But I loved it last night when he just walked out of that going, I am drowning. I'm absolutely drowning.
He knows.
He doesn't know.
One person, Kate, who's giving you side eye all the time, thinking he's never heard anyone called flabbergasted. He's actually got a message for you. I don't know if you're ever going to speak to him again.
Of course
but
I am.
have a look at this message.
Hello, Kate. I must say, I'm absolutely flabbergasted that you lasted that long in the Traitors castle. And you know how much I love you, and I thought you were absolutely fantastic. Although, must say, not the most convincing performance as a faithful, and neither is my voice that convincing because I am losing it. But you officially got flabbered too. And just to finish it all off, here's a cheeky little side eye.
Oh, I love that. I love that. Oh, I love Tom. And we'd had such a lovely chat about knitting. And little did I know he'd gone round the back and said, who uses the word flabbergasted? Like, say, whoops-a-daisy, which I also
You
say.
do, yeah.
I know.
You use that
And I've
word.
been on holiday this week, and I was swimming along in the pool and in this country, and a load of kids were going, I'm flabbergasted, I'm flabbergasted. And I said, have you heard of that word before? They're like, no. So a whole new generation of people are going to have their gastids flabbered.
Are you glad you did it?
Oh, my God, it was one of the most extraordinary. And, you know, you both know, it's been a very serious 6 years for me. Very heavy, very difficult. And to just be playing a game where it isn't really life or death was just so much fun.
It was lovely you said
Great
that last
crowd of
night as well. It was such a lovely way to end. You just went, you know, just the lightness after the dark.
Yeah, it's absolutely. No, it was so much fun. But I don't know what's happening in the final. And
What do you think?
Be a script.
What do you reckon?
Well, as a serious faithful, which we now, even this lot know that I am, I'd love the faithfuls to win. I think
they're gonna
Kat
win.
might have blown it. Do you?
I really think they're going to win.
I think
they're
Joe's
going to win.
Going to storm it.
I feel
think
that Joe
is
knows.
a national treasure, and I think he's going to storm it.
Yeah.
I don't know,
So
but I'd
good.
love the faithfuls to win. Nick is brilliant, Joan's brilliant.
Thank
so
you for being such a wonderful
So well
faithful.
cast,
You were
wasn't it?
So
What a great
good.
bunch of people.
It's a great bunch
Brilliant.
of people. You two next year? Come on!
Actually, I
I'd
can't
love
do
to
it.
do it,
I
Mike.
can't
There's
do it.
no way I
can't do
could
it.
be...
Why?
Because it clashes with Bake Off. So I can't
I
do
love
it.
the way we're talking about your diary.
no,
logistics.
sorry, guys.
I have to
Sorry,
do it, but I
guys,
just couldn't
not
be
gonna
a-
happen.
I don't think I
Bacon
could
You'd be
shit.
amazing.
I don't think it'd be a good traitor.
You'd be a
You'd be
great
brilliant.
traitor.
Do you think?
Yeah.
Look at you. By the way, can I just say, everybody thinks it's weird being intense in there. You are loads of absolute lunatics here. I walked in here with saying, would you mind putting a cloak on? And you look at all of you. I feel very at home.
Honestly, we loved watching you, Kate. We're so sorry to see you go.
Thank you for having me today.
Thank you for joining us. The Celebrity Traitors Grand Final airs on BBC One at 9 p.m. on Thursday. We got to wait. Hi, everyone. I just wanted to say thank you for visiting our This Morning YouTube channel. Now, listen, we upload new content every day, so go ahead and hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out. And we'll see you in the morning.